Yep. Make sure we're streaming correctly. Oh shit, hold on. Let me make sure I like oh my seagull, I hit my knee on something. Make sure I can do this before I try to get it set up and it turns itself off because this Bluetooth stereo is the dumbest stereo I've ever had to deal with. Not Bluetooth, rough stereo. Oh, okay. Nothing's turning itself off. Good. Wow, I just whacked the shit out of my knee. Wow, I just whacked the shit. And that is forever copied on to the internet. I'm going to just share my doings real quick. Copy link to here. Let's go do it in Blue Sky, where I mainly am. How do I do this again? This guy needs a little work on the being able to access and switch accounts and stuff. Between like my writing and my other accounts or whatnot. Because it needs to just basically copy what Twitter did. Twitter did anyway. Okay, back in Tamriel or Oblivion. Give me one moment. As soon as I end up sharing this to multiple places, I will go ahead and fill you in on what's going on and why we're back in Tamriel. Ugh. My throat's all congested. That's what I get for going outside. Okay, there we go. Everything's up and running. Hello and welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online with Sephiroth TX. If you're wondering why we're back here, it's because, honestly, I love Elder Scrolls games just to dive into and escape from the real world. In the real world, I'm, not so good. It's my dream job, and my main job is an office job. Today I have to do an interview to see if I can get an upgrade to my office job, which isn't the worst. I'm no longer in retail, at least. And then, the world kind of isn't the best world in the world. America's controlled by an actual Nazi party now, to where one of the masters of the president, known as Elon Musk, is throwing straight up Nazi salutes that are so blatant that the German papers, where it's illegal to publish the Nazi salute, had to censor out the Nazi salute that Elon Musk threw. So, yes, Nazis are in control of America. So, it's kind of nice to disappear into Tamriel, where things are more, I wouldn't say black and white, but more fantasy, heroic, and noticeably less. It's less real, I guess, is what I'd say. I don't know exactly why I'm in here. To give you a little update of where we are and what we're doing, though I do recommend watching the last 18 days of the Pact if you want to catch up. We are delved into Cold Harbor, which is a section in Oblivion, in a major section of the game. All three of my characters are there, but I'm running through it with Marcel here, which is our Dunmer, or Dark Elf, mage. It's been forever. Let's see if all my stuff is equipped. How do I tell if it's really been forever? Well, that doesn't work. There There we go. Now I need to figure out what the frick I was doing here. Cold Harbor, where are you? What the frick am I supposed to do in Cold Harbor? So, basically we are in the middle of two things with Marcel. She's part of the pact. The pact is having to deal with a lot of the invasion issues. The pact is the Dunmer, the Argonians, and the Nords combined together in the Three Banners War. And, but right now we're in the main part of the storyline where we've delved into Cold Harbor, which is a section of Oblivion where the Daedra live and rule, in an effort to stop Molov Cabal. That's not what we want to do. We want to do something here, and I honestly don't remember what we're doing, and now I just pressed the button and ruined it. I think I know where I can look it up though. Where's journal? Seals can be traded for costumes, mounts, and much more. Huh. Is this new? And how many do I have now? 2,000? That's new. That's good though. You know, keep us coming back if they can just give us free shit all the time. Albeit it's not a lot. But I do plan on playing this a little more. I really wanted to come back to Tamriel. Now, if you remember, I did leave the game a while ago because they Bethesda, or more directly ZeniMax Online, had been very unfair to one of its queer, but technically transgender staff, and had pretty much fired her for being transgendered, or mistreated her for being transgendered. And I said, what are you knocking down over there? Do I need to be worried about that? Crazy cat. So I had said I was going to take a break and or just quit from playing the game. But I really want to escape the real world back into Tamriel for a bit. So we'll be here for a few hours today. Actually, let's see. Do I have any crowns? 8 crowns. Anything cool new? Is it priest? Now, all my characters are currently at this point of the game. At this point, I was trying to get past this with her, since we were doing the Cold Harbor story with her. And I want to get all 3 of them just out of the way for this, so we're doing a bunch of episodes for her. That said, we will continue. I'm going to try to figure out where I was. Where is my journal? My skills. I have skills. How many skills do I have? I have 8 points of skills that are unused. Nothing to use them on, of course. Oh, this is something new they've done, by the way. They've changed the... Oh, where is it? They've changed the style. You can make things look different if you collect the style. Powers are different looking. That's something that didn't used to exist back last time I played. I honestly don't think I have anything I can really unlock right now, and I have 8 points of stuff to use. Major skill is taking forever because of Dream Books. Major still Dark Elf is full up. I guess I could just work with some of this. Alchemy would be a good thing to have on her. Oh, I don't want that. That'll mess up the looking. Ooh, recipes, cooking and stuff. Can I improve any of this? Nope. Okay. Guess we'll just play. Rather than doing the skills. Part. Journal. Quests. Now remember, yeah, I need to rebuild my army if we're going to have any chance confronting Molag Bal. and stopping the plane mail. The mysterious groundskeeper suggests I rescue as many people as I can and send them to Hollow City. King Dinmar and the Vanis. Oh, are we still rescuing people? Okay, so we're going to the Chapel of Light. I have vibrations going on in my phone. Hold on. Oh yeah, another thing. So other than just a little story on the world here, other than Musk throwing an absolute Nazi salute in the middle of his speech, Trump has worked to dismantle government official areas of anti-racism and pro-queer and pro-feminism. He's pretty much put them all on leave. Now, I don't know directly what we're doing here. I know that we were trying to build an army to take on Molo Ball, and we're currently in a protected living person sanctuary city inside Cold Harbor. And I am a dumber mage that works with weather magic mostly, and some Daedric summoning, but mostly weather magic.
Look at this place. All fancy and formal. Everyone gathered, putting aside their differences to overcome a greater evil. How heroic. I expect this means that we're all going to die. Heroically, of course.
With Darian. If you don't remember Darian, he's kind of like this. Excuse me as I drink my cooling coffee. Gross. It's just kind of how he is. Let's beat some of the people here.
Let's make this quick. There's monsters out there that need killing.
I actually think Darian and this guy's from the Orcish playthrough we're doing through, because I think, is this the guy who belongs to the group that was fighting monsters, hired to fire monsters? I don't know.
All that work and worry, and here we are, helping the Mages Guild. It's like a dream come true. I can't wait to delve into a few more of these Cold Harbor dungeons.
Oh, okay. Dumber, more dumber.
The probability that any of us will survive this adventure, based on every calculation I could reference, is exceedingly infinitesimal.
Yeah, infinitesimal. I like that word. Infinitesimal. That's a good word.
This is so exciting. My first council meeting.
Oh.
At least, my first that didn't involve wood elves in a dark forest.
This is the lady who was in one of the Cold Harbor areas, I think, if I remember correctly. Her group was hired by Mullock Ball to protect an entrance and promised that they would get something from it, and found out that he was pretty much lying his ass off because he's Mullock Ball. If I remember that correctly. It's been like over a year since I last played.
I'm curious to examine this plan that Vanis has come up with.
I'm entirely sure about this guy.
It is time to have a revenge.
Yes, it is. This one is a Khajiit. Oh,
I
Caldwell.
heard there was an important meeting going on. I'm sure they meant to invite me. After all, important meetings lead to quests, and quests are my speciality. I'm always ready to smite evil and preserve the natural beauty of Cold Harbor.
Not only is this guy quite dead, this guy is a Monty Python actor. He has a good voice.
Varnus has assured me that his plan will work. We just have to put aside our differences and work together.
She appears to be High Elven, but I have no idea who she is, and she's definitely part of the Mage Guild. And this one?
The Mages Guild and Fighters Guild working together. I never thought I'd see the day. But with you helping us, I'm sure that everything will turn out fine.
Vague memory of her. I remember something weird with her quest. Lastly, you before I meet the main person.
With the slightest amount of assistance from the
Vanis.
Mages Guild, I have figured out how to cross the chasm and reach the plain air vortex. The effort, however, will require the work of our combined forces. King Dinar will explain everything shortly.
I think this guy was like an ancient Mage Guild that was trapped somewhere, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong. This is a... Oh god, I forgot their name. This is King Dinar, and if I remember correctly, he is of the original elves before all the rest of us existed. His species ruled and existed in Tamriel, alongside, I think, the Khajiit, maybe, and a few of the Beast race.
We need to discuss the preparations for the coming assault, but I wanted to wait until you arrived. Do you have any questions before we begin?
Do we really need to attack Molag Bal?
We need to end the plane meld before
Why the hell would I
Nirn
even
is
ask
destroyed.
that?
To do that, we must deal with the planar vortex. To reach the vortex, we need to cross the chasm and get through whatever defenses the Dark Lord throws at us.
Hold on, why is my chat not open?
Is inevitable.
There we go. Chat is out. Alright, let's start the cancel.
Well said, friend. Please, hold your questions until everyone who wants to has had an opportunity to speak. After that, we can debate the details as you see fit. Attention, please. I have called you all here because the moment of destiny fast approaches. The great shackle has been destroyed, but not before a planar vortex was established. We must destroy this vortex before it sucks the very essences of Nirn into Cold Harbor. The Fighters Guild shall deal with the chasm's defenders, but blades have little power against
And
magic.
that's where my mages come in. Our scouts report that some kind of magical fixtures block access to the path across the chasm. Mages there already work on a way to overcome these fixtures, and we are prepared to lend our strength when the main force arrives.
A sound plan. Plays to our unique strengths. But this one wonders, what if the mages can't overcome Molag Bal's magic?
What a ridiculous question! Of course my mages can overcome this magic.
Hi, Al.
Magic, the solution to all life's problems. I love magic. It's so
Thank you, Caldwell.
magical.
I have absolute confidence in Vanus and his mages.
Thank you, your lordship. But to be honest with you, I'm not feeling as confident as Vanus about this.
We shall fight with all our strength. There is no other option. Lives will be lost, but hopefully a world will be saved. Know that the chasm is only the first stage of this battle. The planar vortex abides within the very heart of Molag Bal's lair.
Oh, this just gets better and better.
Darian, mind your tongue.
Darian only seeks to lighten a tense situation. Still, we have to try. To do nothing is to doom Tamriel to certain destruction.
Well, when you put it that way, there are a lot of lovely ladies that need to be saved.
Yes, well, be that as it may. We launch our assault on the chasm immediately. The king needs to talk to the champion.
I like
and
how
I must discuss some final
the high elf
details
is like,
with
yes,
mages.
lovely ladies,
The
sure.
rest of you have your own preparations to see to, I'm sure.
Okay. That was an interesting war cancel. How much did this do you with there? Hey, I got a lizard. I forgot I had a lizard in this one.
It is settled. We shall cross the chasm and make our way to the planar vortex at the heart of Molag Bal's realm. Now that you know the plan, I have a special request to make of you.
Of course, because I'm the super mage. I was watching me play with her, and holy cow, how terrifying it must be to go against this character. Because she's basically a superhero. I was absorbing attacks early on in the game, taking no damage, and just filling everything with lightning, or freezing people to death. It's like facing off against a god of magic. I would hate to be a thief against the hero of these games, no matter what kind of hero it is. This case is just this ball of lightning walking down the hallway, frying everybody. In the case of my Khajiit, it's somebody who is so stealthy he just sticks to the shadows. You never see him until his knife is in your back, or his teeth, now that he's a vampire. And in the case of my orc, is something that's barreling down the hallway with either its axe scratching against the walls, or its claws, if it's a werewolf at the time. I'm listening.
This mission needs a leader. I want you to lead the assault across the chasm. We have asked so much of you, and you have already accomplished the impossible. But you are one of a very small few that I would trust with this task.
Oh, alien. That's the name of the race. Thank you. So this is an alien. Aliens, if I'm correct, were the original elfin species before they broke off into other elfin species. The aliens came and kind of conquered and populated Tamriel, and then they evolved over time depending on where they lived. The high elves were in the islands. They grew up to be golden. They looked pretty much like the aliens. They grew up wealthy. They lived well. The Bosmore became smaller, able to leap around trees, lived in the forest. The Dunmer were a little more complex. It's something about a curse that made them like that.
I knew we could count on you. You have never disappointed me. But there is so much left to do if we are going to win this war. Still, with you leading the charge, we have an excellent chance to end the plane meld and save our world.
Okay, explain my job one more time, please.
With the combined forces of the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, we must take the battle to Molag Bal and reach the portal to the planar vortex. It all starts at the chasm. Scouts are already in place, gathering information ahead of your arrival.
Pretend I haven't been here in like 2 years and remind me what the chasm's about.
It is a narrow, well-defended span of rock, swarming with Daedra and dominated by a gatehouse that blocks the way into Molag Bal's personal domain. Cadwell knows the region. He's a strange fellow, but I trust him. He's waiting for you at the chasm.
He is so chill for an alien, honestly, because from what I read is they used to kind of act how the High Elves act in Skyrim, just racist dicks. They held slaves. The whole thing that led to their downfall was the human revolution against their slavery. This guy's just so chill. I'll find Cadwell and we'll cross the chasm. Oop, I have more skill I'm not going to use. I don't want any of this shit. I guess if I have to use one, it'll be clothing, but honestly, I'll probably just sell that. Let's increase my magicka. And, ooh, Dark Elf skills, Ruination. Increase your weapon's spell damage by 86. Anything else I can upgrade with my stuff? Mage's Guild? Mage's Guild? No, of course not. Soul Magic? No, of course not. Light Armor? No, of course not. Destruction Staff? No, of course not. Daedric Summoning? Nope. Okay, I like to run around first-person mode when we're not out battling. When we get out battling, I'll go to third-person mode so I can see ranged attacks and whatnot. I was kind of hoping we'd be in Tamriel. I forgot we're in the middle of Cold Harbor when I started this thing. Why was my magic down? That was weird. Okay, let's check my inventory. Oh, I have more? Okay. Weird. Checking my inventory. For one thing, I want to see if I have an EXP thing. That's not something I can use. Slotable items. That's what we're looking for. And then we're going to check this. Make sure I have the best thing equipped. I only have 2. Poison. That's good. Looks good. 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 Everything seems to be pretty healed. Do have something new here. It takes down my magicka, which is not good, by a chunk. Now raises my health by a chunk. No, thank you. I'll keep the hiss power on me. My rings. They're silver, Tatet's ring. There's sorrow set on me. Okay, crafting wits. I should go talk to Cadwell, I guess. I don't know what he wants. Why did it get me down in the guild section? What the hell? That looks like Dark Elf armor. Or Orc armor or something. Cadwell.
Well, this has my knickers in a twist. We have a perfectly fine army, but what good is it? Sitting around this side of the chasm, twiddling its collective thumbs. It's rather embarrassing, if truth be told.
What is the situation?
Situation? We're well and truly flummoxed. Before we could cross the chasm, before we could confront Moloch Gunda, we were stopped by a few irksome focus stones. The wee ginger mage says we need to break the stones, but good luck with that.
Break the sounds easy. What's the problem?
Nothing other than the multitude of Dremora sitting on top of them. I could handle this myself, but I didn't want to make the rest of the troops sad by showing off my awesome battle skills. But you, on the other hand, they're used to that from you.
He isn't wrong. I don't know if he has awesome battle skills, but he isn't wrong in the fact that they're very used to me taking care of everything for them. Okay, we'll put in this. One thing about Cold Harbor, it is very blue out here. We have a player. What kind of player is it? I can't see shit because it's so dark in this area. I have no idea of the strength of this area. My fighter is usually very, very, very strong. But it's been forever since I played, so I don't remember all the buttons I have set up. There's mine. I had the wrong one equipped. They're actually damaging me. Well, 34 isn't bad. What do they got in space? I guess I could take it. And enchantment, man, right now I don't need it. Oh, frick, I'll take it. How am I supposed to destroy this? How do I rate this? Why do I have to be up on top of... Oh. I'm amazed I hit it with a hammer. Sorry, it was a little silly. I killed my Daedra. This way? That's a mage. She looks injured. I'll just start picking things up till I have no room left. Ooh, there's 3 here. Yeah, frick it. Call that down. Well, my kid should be happy with the clothes in this area, but my mage isn't getting shit. Okay, I really don't need more Daedra hearts. Thank you. Oh look, some light armor for me, finally. When I get to a place I think is safe, I'll check it.
Darian has rushed on ahead as usual. I shall proceed with caution and see if I can keep him focused on the task at hand.
Argonian, who's this?
Bicord and I have a wager in play. Just to make things more interesting, whoever collects the most Dremora hearts wins.
That's interesting. Okay, so I do believe this is a safe spot, so let me check the pauldrons I got. Down to Magicka Uppin's resistance. Oh, thank you.
You did it! The portal is ours now! Darian Gautier and Walksanash have already led troops through to the other side.
Oh, Darian. They already went through the portal.
Darian was impatient. As soon as you broke the seals, he took some troops and went through the portal. Walksanash went along to keep him out of too much trouble. I'll use illusions to scout ahead and see what's waiting for us at the gatehouse.
Okay. I do like how your staff looks, though. That is cool. Mine doesn't do that. Oh, right, I did get another staff. Nope. How about my backup? Sorry, ma'am. One moment. Takes on my resistance if it does up on damage.
Good show. The portal belongs to us now. Sir Darian and that lovely lizard have gone on ahead. I think he might be a bit intimidated by our prowess on the field of battle, and he's trying to compensate.
Any idea what I should expect up there?
Grinda's a cheeky one, and she knows we're getting close. She's summoning reinforcements faster than Darian can kill them. You'd best get to it.
I need to ask something else.
By all means. Do you want to know how many Daedra can dance on the head of a pin? How I managed to stay so cheerful even in the most perilous of circumstances? What's my favorite color? Ask away.
What can you tell me about Molag Grunda?
Molag Grunda, a large woman with wings, bit of a temper, guards the gatehouse. I hear that she's the daughter of Molag Bal, if you can believe that. He never struck me as a family man, but who am I to judge?
How do you know? Why do you know so much about Cold Harbor?
It's my home, old chum. Has been for years. I know every wondrous nook and cranny. Beautiful place, full of fascinating creatures. Of course, they often try to kill you, but that's the challenge of it, isn't it?
I'm ready. Let's move out. Into the portal.
Denthis, Dethys, you two guard the portal. Tell anyone coming through to push ahead. The source of the reinforcements must be cut off. I'll scout on ahead. We need to know what we're going to face at that gatehouse.
Okay.
My brother and I will guard this area. See what you can do about those reinforcement portals.
You be alright here?
Oh, right as rain. Besides, we've got the high and mighty Cadwell watching our backs. He might be as crazy as an outhouse skeever, but he's remarkable with that sword.
I'll guard the portal and make sure we maintain control of this location. I may have to take on a Daedroth or two single-handedly, but that's to be expected in my line of work. See if you can't cut off the source of those reinforcements, would you?
I like how he's basically running everything. Anybody else here we should talk to?
There are 2 portals being used by the Dremora to transport reinforcements. You have to shut those portals down.
Any idea where we can find these portals?
Well, Darian ran east and Walks in Ash ran west, so I imagine that tells us something. Now, stop standing around and move out. Those reinforcements are slaughtering us.
It's gonna be a while if I get used to the controls again, I think. Might as well just fight everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were dead. Burn, baby, burn. Where this little thing can come from? Get out of here, dude. You're way out of your league. You're I'm a little more scared about. You're strong. Throw freaking old rocks at me, you dick. Oh my god, stay down. Fuck you. Why is there so many bad guys? Can we chill for 5 seconds?
Watch and learn, my friend. Watch and learn. Let me show you how to close a Daedric portal. One Daedric portal closed, as promised. Now that's how to do it with style.
What do you gotta say, Don Walker? Anything? No? Okay. He's disappeared. I need to check my... I charge?
I feel so weak.
I don't need to charge that, I guess. The rest of you are okay. Who feels so weak? I don't know, I'm taking that. I took some Mikor. Hello, mage. That's what I thought. I'm gonna call you Ash now. Lots and lots of items to sell once I'm out of here. Gold. Oh, Skyrock. Cash hard. Put that down. Everybody down? Nope. This one has a name. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I love the Elder Scrolls music. That's a bane again. Kill it.
These creatures do not frighten me. Let us close this portal. The portal is closed. We make a most effective team, my friend.
So we do. You're far enough where you might have been different. No, yeah, the same stuff.
We must be ever vigilant. Daedra can be as devious as Darkcloud.
She just vanished in the middle of her speech. Oh, funny. I got a new... Oh, I got a ring. Up in health, down in Magicka. Up in health, down in Magicka. No, thank you. I got... no, the suit main hand. Either are good, and I don't really care about backup hand right now. We'll figure that out later.
Somebody.
It's not like you said some money. Main hand, charge is good. Talk to Codwell. I'm actually getting some more hurt out here. That's not good. Oh, Captain Arca.
I think that little wood elf was planning to face Molag Grunda all by herself before Cadwell ran up there. You better catch up with them. I'll make sure nothing follows you.
Interesting. Inventory.
I got the barrier down. Molag Grunda has to know we're coming. The chasm is nearly ours. I'm going to see who needs help back by the portals. Cadwell is up at the gatehouse. The two of you can deal with Molag Grunda.
Magic recovery will do it. If I remember correctly, you can have two of those at the same time. Let's just make sure. Magicka and increased experience. There we go.
I think our friends have the chasm well in hand. What say we pop in for a chat with Molag Grunda?
Ready when you are.
Right, we control the rest of the chasm now, and the troops have matters well in hand. Let's go and have a sit-down with Molag Grunda. She's always good for a laugh and a song.
What can we expect in there?
From Grunda? Rudeness, hostility, sarcasm, and most certainly a large amount of open hostility. I've no idea how she keeps house, but I imagine we'll find the usual Daedric touches that make Cold Harbor feel so warm and inviting.
Okay, let's go.
I can't wait to see Molag Grunda's face when she sees us. She and I go way back, you know. Once we get inside, we cross one little bridge to reach the gatehouse. Follow me.
Lead the way. Lead the way. Span. Is the bridge going to be the battle place where I have no room to run? Man, if her bad guys, have some of them have been really tough on me.
There's a trick to getting into the gatehouse proper, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. Not to worry, though. I'm sure it will come back to me.
I like her bridge lights, honestly. Cool aesthetic. got enough shit as it is. I'm gonna pick up things that I might think might be interesting to me.
Ah, of course. I remember now. There's a flywheel in each of the side antechambers. We need to start them spinning to open the main door.
Oh, okay. Shoulder pads from my lady. Oh, good, there's an Ulgrim. Is he the only person in here? There's 2 Ulgrims and a mini-boss. Hello. Why did they go down so easy? Well, the Ulgrim are less chaotic than I thought they would be. Cadwell? Cadwell, I can't seem to access this. Can you access this?
I've always loved this part of the chasm. So majestic. Takes your breath away, doesn't it? On occasion, quite...
Cadwell, I can't touch it. How do we get him to spin? Are you serious? I had to do the other one, not this one, or does that count? I'm confused by a lot. Okay, well, hopefully the bad guys stay dead.
It's all coming back to me. There's a lever across the chamber. Just give it a good tug, and that flywheel will be spinning in no time.
No healers allowed. You are Agent Fix. Get out of here. Sound design's good. Okay, I can go back and do the other south. Well, so I will. I don't know why I had to do this one at a time, but whatever. Are they still dead? Oh, they're still dead. That should be good then. Sorry, just checking some stuff on my phone.
What an impressive door. Look at that craftsmanship. Remarkable. Grunder always had good taste, I have to say.
It looks like it just worships Ball.
See, I knew that would work. A word of advice. Guard your pluckables. Grunda enjoys plucking out eyes, spleens, anything pluckable, really.
My hair. Is she gonna be a giant version of this thing with me?
Mortal fools! I'll feast on your flesh after my little pet rips it from your bones! You killed my darling creature! I'll tear out your hearts and serve them to my father on a silver platter!
Come down here, bitch. Oh, fuck.
Well, that was disappointing. Hardly worked up a sweat.
Yeah, I saw my HP go down a little.
With Molag Grunda defeated, the entirety of the chasm is now under our control. Gathwin is rounding up the troops. I asked her to keep an eye on Darien as well. He's a terror with the sword, but sometimes I think he takes too many chances. Meet me outside. We have things to discuss, and I find these Daedric halls extremely distasteful.
Okay. Why did you make that noise? What was that noise that came out of your face? Was that you? Okay, guys, let's see here. Do I have anything here I need to do? Nothing light here. Anything light here? Yeah, there's an extra light thing here. Cold resistance would take down my magicka by a bit. Nah. Nothing light. Nothing light. Nothing light. And nothing light. Nothing Daedric summoning. Nothing destruction. Nothing light armor. And how are all my things holding up? Pretty good. Strength and enchantment. Everything's good to go.
While you were lollygagging, we secured the area.
Dick. So the chasm is clear?
You did well, my friend. Thanks to your efforts, we control the chasm and can freely move troops between the Hollow City and the front lines. Take a moment to collect your thoughts, then come see me again. This gauntlet we must run is far from over.
Why did you steal her girdle?
As soon as you're ready, we have another mission that could use your unique approach.
What's the problem this time?
Vampires. The
Ooh.
region beyond is crawling with them. Worse, anyone we send in there is turned into one of the foul monsters. And do you see the structure that looms on the horizon?
No, because I'm looking at you.
That's one of Molag Bal's infamous harvest hearts.
Hey, and what does that mean?
Eager and confident. I like that. I need you to collect blood from the vampires. It's an integral component in the pacification ritual I will perform. Use the blood to mark their lairs. I'll meet you near the heart when you're finished. What are you still doing here? The vampires won't bleed themselves, you know.
Why exactly am I collecting blood?
I have my preparations to deal with, and you have yours. The first step is to make sure the ritual targets the correct creatures. Marking the vampires' lairs with their own blood will guarantee this.
And how does the spell pacify vampires?
In the most expedient manner possible. The ritual unleashes a magic that tracks down the blood and targets the creatures connected to it.
And then?
Then the vampires will become mindless beasts, no longer capable of posing any threat. I've been developing this ritual for years, but I've never had the chance to test it until now.
Oh,
If
good.
this
It's
works,
untested.
It could be a major breakthrough against vampirism.
My vampire shit has something to say about that. Why is this place called the Orchard?
Just another of Molag Bal's clever witticisms, I suppose. It's an orchard from which he plucks the fruit of his vampiric creations. Or something poetic and disturbing like that. But we have a ritual to prepare for.
Is Molag Bal the source of vampirism? I don't remember. I thought it was a different Daedra. I may be wrong. Tell me more about the Harvest Heart.
I've read accounts of these foul artifacts. Molag Bal uses them to enslave large communities and to empower specific parts of his divine portfolio. In this case, I believe the heart is greatly increasing the rate at which the vampirism spreads.
Which usually is spread by bite, but okay. Can we destroy the heart?
Not easily. But that's where my ritual comes in. By the time I finish casting it, the heart will be no more, and the vampires will no longer pose a threat to our forces.
Okay, let's get going.
Come across the chasm, with most fragrant companions by his side.
What does that mean?
This one grieves for the friends we lost today, however, and for the losses yet to come.
What do you mean most fragrant? Is you saying the elf smells good, or are you saying it smells bad? Anybody else here?
Defeated that nasty little elf Vox. I'm sure our great King Yoren would have taken care of her.
Yeah. A natural person. Okay, if vampiric lore holds up in this game, I should be super strong this time since I'm a pyro. Oh, light stuff. More light.
Why are you subjecting my people to this danger?
What?
You don't know what you're doing. Molag Bal is the enemy here, not my children.
Well, then get them out of the way. Fuck, is there a harvester here?
I implore you, my children are not evil.
Another one. This place is as dreary as the rest of Cold Harbor, but I guess for vampires it'd be nice. No sun.
Foul temptress! I'll hear no more of your lies!
Such a stubborn elf. Perhaps your companion will be more willing to listen to reason.
Oh, stamina, no thank you. Nothing there. There. Up in stamina and health, down in magic. Oh. What's the difference? 27, 24. Yeah, no. There either.
You'll prove to be more reasonable than your companion. My offer makes perfect sense, considering the alternatives.
What are you suggesting?
The ritual the elf plans to perform will drive my children mad. But there's a better solution if you're willing to listen to reason. Molag Bal is the real enemy here. Let me help you free my children from the Dark Lord's thrall. Then we both win.
Tell me more.
I can perform my own ritual. It will destroy the Harvest Heart and set my children free. Help me accomplish this, and my children will be in your debt. They will provide you with safe passage through the orchard and aid you against Molag Bal.
Can I talk to Venice first?
Of course. Take all the time you need. It's not like you're trying to save the world from Molag Bal or anything like that. Oh wait, that's exactly what you're trying to do. I shall await your decision with bated breath.
You can't seriously be considering her proposal, can you? She's a confounded vampire, for Magnus's sake.
I like how you use Magnus for God's sakes. This is nice. I like that. Magnus, again, if you don't know, is the god of magic. He's the one that tore the hole through Oblivion when he left the regular world and created the sun, according to their lore. The sun is actually a hole through Oblivion. You don't think we can trust her?
She's an elder vampire. Setting those monsters free will be like ringing the dinner bell in a Nord feast hall before the meal is ready. Her so-called children see us as food and nothing more. The only logical solution is to perform my ritual.
Let me talk to her before we do it.
Really? You need to consult with a monster before you agree to help the great and powerful Vanus Galarion.
Okay, Vanus, I just don't like you right now. You're a dick. I actually confer with the vampire. You go eat, like, rocks or something, Vanus.
Have you considered my proposal? Will you help me save? Some call me the Crimson Matron, others the concubine of Cold Harbor. I am an elder vampire brought to this new life by Molag Bal. These are my children, but they have been enthralled by the Lord of Brutality.
So you're telling me you're the victim in all this?
My children protect this orchard because Molag Bal commands it. They aren't evil. They're slaves of the Harvest Heart. Instead of destroying them, help me set them free. I can perform my own ritual.
Yes.
A most wise and honorable decision. I'll follow you to the.
It wasn't hard to choose. I kind of want to just jam my staff up Vaness's ass half the time right now.
We will break Molag Bal's hold on my children.
Follow me. Can we not fight snake thingies? The snake thingies are hard.
Defend me while I perform this portion of the ritual.
Yes, my lady. Oh, what did I just say?
Thank you for assisting. This portion of the ritual is complete.
I need to get rid of some shit. Let's see here. Destroy you. To see a glyph of magic in here, I want. Good for enchanting clothes. Speaking of enchanting clothes, shit. Really don't want to mess with her. I'd rather mess with just some regular ass vampires. These guys should be dead. Oh man, I have to go through them either way. Okay, let me see what my staff is at before we go down there and mess with them. Alright, anyway, items. Yeah, still good. Everybody else still good, everybody's still good. We're all good. Meh. Come on up, Squeaky. You can come up here.
Defend me while I perform this portion of the ritual. Thank you for assisting. This portion of the ritual is complete.
That should be all the ritual.
Now we must return to the Harvest Heart. There's one more thing to do before we can destroy Molag Bal's vile monstrosity.
Okay. I have a problem with vampires knowing flame breath. That seems like a danger to vampires specifically.
Don't talk to me. I must explain your role in the next stage of the ritual. The time has come to perform the ritual and destroy the Harvest Heart. My children yearn to be free.
Tell me how.
The black blood flowing from the Harvest Heart binds my children to Molag Bal. But it also gives us a connection we can take advantage of. While I provide the power to destroy the Harvest Heart, you must sever the connection to Molag Bal.
And how?
Find the Lord of Schemes binding totems and destroy them. They are spaced evenly around the Harvest Heart. As each totem breaks, my children will be separated from Molag Bal, and the energy protecting the Harvest Heart will falter.
Okay. Oh, we got pretty annoying. You're just leaning against this thing. You're supposed to guard. Pretty easy guard duty. Then some mage just comes up and yeets you with the fire spell.
The Harvest Heart is destroyed!
The Harvest Heart has been destroyed. My children are no longer slaves to Moloch Ball.
Your children will honor our agreement, correct?
Most certainly. Thanks to your efforts, my children are free.
Oh, hold on. Forgot that in this game you have to, like, take... And whatever. That one will be destroyed, yes. Let's destroy some of the things I don't need. I honestly don't need this. 34, 37. Kill that.
The Harvest Heart is most certainly.
Another successful mission, but we're not finished yet.
Medium, boo. Who's Balestre? Where's Balestre? Who's Balestre? Oh, I guess we go that way? Okay.
Just the person I was looking for. King Dinar is rallying our forces near the Reaver Citadel.
We're ready to make the next assault?
Yes. King Dinar and our forces are preparing to attack the Reaver Citadel to the north. And on my way to find you, I noticed a strange shipyard to the east and a Red Guard settlement to the west.
You saw a shipyard?
It was the strangest sight. More shipwrecks than a shipyard, really. It was as if they just fell out of the sky. And there was an awful lot of them.
Anything else in there?
Other than a massive graveyard of ships of various designs spread across the valley to the east of here? No, not really.
Oh, what's a Red Guard settlement doing here?
No, I doubt it's an actual settlement. That's just what the architecture reminded me of. I wasn't able to get too close, but I swear I heard music coming from that direction.
Kind of music?
You know, it sounded very festive to me. Isn't that
Oh, no.
strange, in a place like this? What could any of these soul-shriven have to be happy about?
I can think of two danger that like magic. The one that likes to party that in Skyrim tricked us to marry a goat that belonged to a giant, and a certain mad god. Tell me more about the Reaver Citadel.
It's Molag Bol's last line of defense before we reach his inner sanctum, and it's certainly his most powerful. The Dremora station there have turned it into a heavily fortified city.
And King Darnar's ready to move against it?
Not quite, but soon. He's waiting for you and a few of the others to meet up with him. They're gathering on the land bridge just to the north. I'm going to head in that direction as soon as we're done here.
Thanks to you, the vampires are no longer controlled by Molag Bal. I hope we don't live to regret this outcome.
I appreciate what you did for my children. Most mortals see us only as monsters. But you were willing to look beyond that and set us free.
I wonder if she'll say the same thing for my vampiric person. Is there no one else here to talk to? So, she saw items to our left that look like a shipyard. And there it is, a giant shipyard. And the manner of revelry. Oh my god, revelry. God, don't make me say that again. Hello guys. What's up? There's a bunch of people here. Or is it 2 people and a companion. Oh, probably his real companion plus his secondary companion. Wait, how do I access chat again? I saw something about LGBTQ. Darn it, it's been forever. I don't remember how to access the actual text chat. There we go. Looking for a guild full of compassionate people, then look no further. We do trials, the more we have. It's 50-50, crafters, free bites, the more we can accept all people. Trader, including LGBTQ. Oh, okay. They accept all people, including gay people. It's not a gay people specific. I wouldn't mind working with a gay people specific group. But I have enough groups that I ignore. There is an actual thing up here. Where is it?
Be gone, foul creature! We don't have time for your games!
Lyran.
The champion,
Always
just in
so
time,
amusing.
as always.
I offer information, aid for your quest, and you shun me.
Oh.
You expect us to trust a creature of the plains? Ridiculous!
A mare as arrogant as a kin. How delightful. I do so love watching egotistical braggarts
Listen,
stumble.
bird lady, you're in the way.
I may allow you to reconsider and accept my offer. Of course, I may not. I haven't decided yet.
Guys, I like Lyran.
Find out where that creature is lurking. I want her watched.
Squirtle, good luck with that. She's a bit of a pain, but she's a good girl.
Imagine a
demon.
fortress full of Dremora. We'll have a jolly good time storming these walls. I wonder if we shouldn't have dismissed the Dremora lass so quickly, though. When they go out of their way to talk, I find it's usually a good idea to listen.
Yeah, we've dealt with her before. She's actually good. I mean, not good, but for Dremora good. She's helped us, like, several times in at least 1 or 2 of my characters. Also, can we talk about your plane, sir? I think you need lessons. Hey, Lyra, whatever her name is, usually pretty good.
So far, the vampires have remained true to their word. They allowed us to pass through the orchard without any resistance. I wonder how long our good fortune will last.
Phaenus, if you weren't such an anus, we would have Dremora on our side. The lady was trying to help.
We have come so far, but we have leagues to go before this business is concluded. We must push forward. We must find a way through the walls of the fortified city that looms ahead of us.
And yes, I know his name is Vanus. It's just anus and Venus rhymes. I'm ready to help, your highness.
A Dremora army guards the walls of the citadel, but there are those among us who recognize the city, who knew it well before it was pulled from Nirn. We can use the guild halls inside to launch a surprise attack, provided someone prepares the way.
So this place used to be an actual Earthworld, or Earthworld, Tamriel world. Oh my goodness. Tamriel bound city, or somewhere from that world. What do you need me to do?
Find a way inside and locate the Fighters Guild. Wards protect the hall, making it impossible for anyone to get in or out of the building. We know a secret tunnel that leads into the hall, but we'll be trapped inside until the wards are deactivated.
I'll find a way to deactivate the wards.
Time is not on our side, but I will indulge you. Ask your questions.
I don't even remember saying I needed to ask questions. How did I deactivate the wards protecting the Fighters Guild Hall?
The wards are part of the defenses from an earlier era. They could be activated to protect guild halls in times of trouble. Once set, the only way in or out of the hall was through the secret passageways. You need to find the ward key.
How do you know this? Was this an alien city? What is the ward key?
The ward key is decorated with arcane runes that can unbind the defenses and deactivate the wards. It should be near the guild hall. Find the key and deactivate the wards. Then the fighters can emerge from the hall and surprise the Dremora.
Do you have any ideas how I can get inside the actual walls?
Even the strongest armor has chinks that can be taken advantage of. Look for a place to climb or a break to crawl through. The female Dremora offered to help us, but Galerion sent her away. If you run into her, see what she has to say.
I mean, I know her.
Then you should certainly seek her out. We could use whatever help is offered, no matter its source. Just be on your guard. A Dremora would never offer help without some sort of string attached.
I summoned Daedra. We're pretty chill. And explain the plan once more.
Our ultimate goal, the portal to the planar vortex, lies deep within Molag Bal's inner sanctum. We need to defeat the forces at the Citadel before we can make our final push for the portal. To accomplish this, we have planned a two-pronged attack.
2 prongs?
It starts with a sneak attack launched from the Fighters Guild Hall. After you find the key and deactivate the wards. Then the mages will attack from their guild hall, but I'll explain that part of the plan when you meet us at the Fighters Guild.
Oh, and I'll, of course, be at the front of each prong, because, of course, I will be. How do you know about the guild halls?
Members of our expedition recognize the city from when it was still a part of Nirn.
Oh.
They are familiar with the guild halls and how we can use them to our advantage. It's ironic. One of Molag Bal's captured cities is about to be turned against him.
Well, who else is over here? Oh, Captain Akra.
I'm relieved to be out of the Tower of Lies, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to be out of this damn place altogether.
I mean, I feel you.
My brother's nervous. So am I. This quest of ours never seems to end.
Oh, we'll be out or dead in a minute.
Pretty grim. We'll never find a way into that citadel. I think we should just cut our losses and head home now.
Exactly how, you bunch of hoosers. Walks.
You will help us find a way to forge these dangerous waters and get our troops past the Reaver Citadel. I have total confidence in you.
You're better than the freaking Dark Elves, and I'm a freaking Dark Elf. The Dark Elves were really like, can we quit now?
We're far from the familiar sights of Storm.
Hogan, I haven't seen you the entire time I started streaming today.
They're epic. They will sing songs of our glory long after we're gone.
Yes. Nordic sounding person, you. So, is it jewels? Looks like there's an emerald in this. Okay, let's get away from Caldwell's playing before he makes me go deaf. Love Caldwell, but someone please take the loot away from him. We'll go check out the other places around here before we leave, but let's head on with the mission. Porto.
That pompous mage told me to keep an eye on her, and that's just what I'm doing. But I have the distinct feeling that I amuse her. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Notice anything unusual?
We left the province of Usual a long time ago, but that Dremora's got something planned, that's for sure. If I had to guess, I'd say it has something to do with vengeance. In my experience, it always has something to do with vengeance.
Vengeance? Against us, do you think?
Well, I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her, but I don't think that has anything to do with us. At least not directly. My gut says she won't stab us in the back. She's definitely a look-you-in-the-eyes kind of stabber. I can admire that.
Of course he would like that. Hello, Labyrinth. Nice to see you again.
Ah, little mortal. While it might be entertaining to watch you bumble about the Citadel, I would much rather just see you get about your business. I'm sure that whatever you have planned will ultimately work in my favor.
Why don't you just tell me what you were talking about?
Right to the point? How distressful. Oh, very well. You seek a way into the Citadel, one that won't attract any undue notice. As it happens, I know just the thing. If you follow the east wall, you'll find a breach that leads inside.
Why are you helping us?
Never look a gift Daedroth in the maw, little mortal. I offer information, nothing more. The warded building you seek is near the main gate. The kin will try to stop you. If they don't succeed, we will speak again.
And does this have anything to do with what you were doing in the Tower of Lies?
Ephra's had information I needed. It ultimately led me here. I enjoyed what you did to Ifris, little mortal. I'm looking forward to seeing what mayhem you stir up here.
I'll look for the breach.
I'll let the others know that you've got a way in.
Yeah, tell them that this one's okay. Talk to Valestre. Assuming I'm still following the thing over here. Oh shit, you're not good. Stay down, Daedra. Meh. Well, it looks like I'm no longer the Mage of Lightning I was in most of the videos. I'm the Mage of Burn Your House Down with Some Lemons. Walking flame of wall of flame walking through the halls. Still pretty scary, but Lyranth, hello, you're back.
And so, the little mortal, once more into the breach. I believe the Ayleid King wants you to find a hidden key. Hurry. I think your friends have already made it into the sealed hall.
Why isn't this break in the wall guarded?
How amusing. The little mortal suspects a trap. You are wise to fear the duplicity of Dremora, but I assure you that you are safe enough. Illusions hide this area from the kin. Just a little trick I recently picked up.
Why are you helping us?
Technically, I am helping you, not them. But this constant desire to know the why of things grows tiresome. I don't want to confuse you. Just know that I have a debt to settle. As long as helping you advances my goal, I will continue to do so.
I like her. You're using me.
The look on your face. How precious. You are dismayed. Why should this truth upset you? You benefit from my assistance, just as I benefit from yours. Patience, little mortal, you shall see. Now off with you. Nothing will come of us standing here.
What can I expect inside the Citadel?
Death, most likely. The kin that guard this citadel will try to kill you. It's generally what we do. The old hall you seek is near the main gate. If I were you, and most thankfully I am not, I would make my way there post-haste.
Of course, lady. Oh, hello. It's very quiet over here. There we go. And stay down. I like that all of these stagers seem to have a... Why does it keep changing my active quests into something that isn't my active quest? Yeah, I don't have time for you guys. I'll level up. I'll level up as soon as I have a chance. Why are you guarding a window, sir? Fortnite. I can't jump over the ledge. Hello, anybody home? Yes. This would be a very bad magic to have when you're inside a building like this. Everything's gonna be on fire. Those thieves are just gonna ignore that I burned down the house with the people inside. I'm gonna unlock the sword. Okay. While I'm here, we'll go ahead and let's see. Reduces your damage. Oh, that's my active. Oh yeah, let's see. Do I have minor protection still? Increased experience, but I don't have any more of the extra stuff. Supplies. Slottable items. Increase health recovery for 35 minutes. All right. The new Daedric summoning. Nothing new to destructive staff. Nothing new in light armor. Nothing new in that. Never anything new in the Mages Guild. Nothing new in Dark Elf.
The walk through that tunnel wasn't pleasant. I never realized how much I hate cramped and crowded spaces. Anyway, thanks for coming through for us. I was worried we were going to be trapped in here.
I deactivated the wards. What's next?
Now we do what we do best. We fight. King Dinar is upstairs. You should go and speak to him while we surprise the Dremora. They won't know what hit them.
So for all the fire I left in my wake, okay. Cadwell, you're the one being...
My old chum, my bosom companion, my comrade in arms. How long has it been?
Comrade?
I missed you terribly. By the way, what took you so long? The king is upstairs. He wants to speak to you.
Why aren't you outside fighting?
I'm preparing myself to dazzle the enemy. I'll cut them to ribbons, I promise you. Just need a moment to buff the old breastplate. The enemy expects a certain amount of resplendence from a hero, and I shall not disappoint.
Good, excuse me, Jan. What are the orders from the king?
Oh, Dremora, something. You can ask him yourself. He's right upstairs. For a king, he mumbles a lot. Lovely crown he's got there. Rather dashing, isn't it? I wonder where I can get one of those.
About 1 billion years ago from the aliens, or one of their ruins, I'm sure.
I knew you'd be able to deactivate the wards. The Fighters Guild troops have already begun our two-pronged attack.
Oh my goodness, I keep yawning, sorry. What do we need to do to launch phase 2?
The fighters will draw the attention of the Dremora while you go to the upper city. For the mages to utilize their guild hall's portal, you need to get it working. Find the 4 portal stones and activate them. Then the mages can join the fray.
I'll get the portals working. Oh wait, why do mages need a portal?
As Galerion pointed out, the old guild hall portals are designed to move people and material quickly. More efficient and less draining than personal teleport spells. And of course, they can arrive en masse. Just what we need to surround the enemy.
It's weird. Teleporting doesn't drain me to change my money. I'll get the portal working. Nothing really up here. I will say this is the darkest area of the game. Nothing has any lights. Anybody else up here? What's that heavy crate? No, I don't need no wood, thank you. There, like a stairway to the upper part of the city. This place looks oddly a lot like that one place in Skyrim where you see the guy get hanged. What was that noise? I feel like we're missing something here. How do I get to the other part of the city? Why am I in the water? Is that even water? I don't know, I took the danger heart. Oh, not a bad guy.
Once the mages get inside the upper city, the Dremora will be surrounded.
Dude, by the time we're done, there will be no Dremora.
The gates again. We've got to stop them.
If this Daedra wants to fat my pockets and my EXP, hello, mini bosses. That one has a name. Actually got fairly low in magic. Well, not magic,
Nice work. They'll think twice before they try to get down here again. I'll stand guard while you restore the mage's portal.
a little mini boss. He must have sent out a general or something after us. It actually brought me fairly low in health, which I'm not used to with this character, honestly. Oh, look, we must have had some help with us. Collect portal stones. Okay. Guys, you have my stones to the portal. Oh, I didn't do that. Stone the portal too. Where are you going? You see nothing? One more storm to portal. This door? That was a person. Into the Mages Guild. Let's open a portal and let the mages in, I think is what we're doing.
Did it again, my fearless friend! Well done! With the Dremora caught between my powerful mages and King Dinar's relentless fighters, they won't know which way to turn.
The two-pronged attack is underway. What's the next step?
The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild will complete the conquest of the Citadel. But we need someone to storm the Pyramid stronghold and deal with the leader of this installation, Vulcanaz Ceres. That someone, my friend, is you.
Of course it is.
Your common vernacular aside, that is indeed the critical task. Vulcanaz Ceres has a key to the labyrinth. Eliminating the Vulcanaz and obtaining that key are critical components to our success here.
Sorry guys, I'm resetting up my phone here so I can see it while I'm standing. I need to get up and get some exercise. Because that's it all the time, because all I do is sit down and work or sit down and play video games. My most exercise seems to be getting out of the house sometimes and playing with cats. And all the cats right now are being lazy sunbeam absorbers. I have other questions.
Your curiosity knows no bounds. Very well, ask away.
He seems so enthusiastic. What is the labyrinth?
Part of Molag Bal's stronghold. It's a maze of tunnels that lead to the endless stair. No doubt the path is littered with traps and dangers, but we must push on. Cadwell tells us that the portal to the planar vortex awaits us at the endless stair.
And who is Vulcanaz Ceres?
As far as I can tell, He's a trusted servant of Molag Bal. Not only does he command the forces of this citadel, but he also has access to the Dark Lord himself.
What the hell is this all over the place? Oh, there's shards. Okay. Well, whatever happened here can't be good, but these stone creatures are huge. So whatever people used to live here were like 8 feet tall. Oh, lockpick. Yes, I'm glad lockpick fan works. Thank you, game. It's not like I'm halfway through the game or something.
What is that thing? Make it go away! Make it go away!
Hello. The frick was that? I don't even know what that was. It looked very unhappy though. So I want to go this way. Okay, so we secure the town. The town should be without any Dremora left in it. Town isn't very large, but it, you know, there's not very large towns sometimes. Town is full of whatever the Dremora water is in the middle. Hold on, guys. First thing, what's this? Oh, it's this. Okay. Second thing... Check my inventory. Yeah, I thought I might need to do this. Charge it. 17 of these, 8 of these. Yeah, we got enough. How's everything else? A little worse for the wear, but I don't have anywhere to upgrade them right now. Skills, anything new in skills I can do. Dark Elf. I have 1 left on Dark Elf. I think I just upgraded your nation, so it's going to be a minute. Mage's Guild. You have to read books. That takes forever. Light Armor is almost there for our next upgrade. Destruction Staff is getting close. Not that there's much left to do here. Mostly just awakened upgrades and items and Destruction Expert. Daedric Summoning, again, not much to do here. Expert Summoner. I did see something the other day when I got on here. Random mount. This allows me to use any of my mounts. Ah, that I had him. That I have collected when I set up my mount. Who is splashing? Let's follow this fellow mage. That is a dead Dremora. Ooh, playing this close to the TV actually is quite interesting. Gives you the big TV gives you like a VR experience. This place looks vaguely familiar. I swear we've been here before. Maybe not. Oh, we want to go this way. God, this place is huge. Grand architectures. Gutlin.
I wonder what Aurelian would say if he knew I was this close to a Dremora. But to be completely honest with you, she makes me a little nervous.
I need to get into the pyramid.
Absolutely. And I'll be right by your side. Assuming that Dremora is telling the truth and really opens the way for us. She appears to want to help, but I don't entirely trust her.
Of course not. She's a Dremora. Hello there.
Only those of Daedric blood may enter the pyramid, little mortal.
Can you open the way for us?
I told you that you'd need my help. A Daedric ritual locks this door, and only a willing offering of kin blood will open it. I am your key to Valkanaz Saris. You are my key to vengeance.
Why do you seek vengeance?
My clan was destroyed, erased from this existence. And the hand that orchestrated that destruction was Valkanaz Saris. He thought my clan was a threat to his power. Whatever the right or wrong of it, Cyrus must pay for what he did.
Will you help me with the upcoming battle?
That I cannot do, little mortal. If the Valkanaz is banished by my hand, I will lose honor and standing. If you kill him, however, I remain true to my word. And Cyrus abides in the darkness with my lost clan until Cold Harbor allows him to return.
I'm ready. Open the door. Oh, Oblivion symbol.
The way is open.
Sorry, I didn't listen to your whole speak there, Learn. Oh no, not those. Sounds grindy in here. There's a giant chain moving. Lots of these little spikes that what's his name was working on.
You have been a most useful weapon, little mortal. Take the labyrinth key, with my thanks.
Wait, did they beat the bad guy? While I was in here? Yeah. I'm confused. I think we just missed the boss battle. That's hilarious.
You proved very useful and earned the assistance I provided you. But
I think we missed the boss battle. That's hilarious.
I cannot vouch for the patience or control of my newly awakened kin.
No way to fight him. Where's his body? I saw his body earlier. Okay, since this is an area that is accessible by more than one person, there's a chance he'll respawn, so let's see if he can respawn so we can find him, fight him. Or maybe we exit and re-enter, I don't know. That's hilarious though. Something in there, and excuse me, you. It's a bone. Okay, let's exit and re-enter and see what happens. We entered after someone killed him. And then let's re-enter and see what happens. Yeah, he did. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. I missed a little bit of EXP there I would have gotten from defeating the boss. But it does extend our hurry up our story there for a few minutes. So 10 minutes would have taken to defeat him. I didn't even do that. What time is it, guys? 11 o'clock? Good. Not too far. I am looking for... Hey guys, guess what? I entered the area, he was already dead.
I am proud of the guilds and what we have accomplished thus far, but it isn't over yet. I hope we can continue this unprecedented cooperation a while longer. For I fear our great...
Whoops.
I am proud of the guilds.
Our greatest challenge is yet to come.
These louts better be ready for the battle of their miserable lives, because they haven't seen anything yet.
Yes, because that last battle was so difficult. I almost didn't make it.
I enjoy a challenge as well as the next mage, but this might be a little much, even for me. Still, I'll do whatever I can to make sure our world isn't completely destroyed. While I grew up on the Shivering Isles, I now call Nirn my
That's right, he's from the Shivering Isles. If you aren't aware of the Shivering Isles is the home of the Mad God. My phone just fell. Thank goodness it fell in a fairly soft spot. So the Shivering Isles is the home of the Mad God, Shiggorath. When he was vanished, he was from his original spot as a different god, or different Daedra. He was put into the Shivering Isles, where he has two forms of cults that are super powerful, worship and follow his orders. And he kind of just lives there and comes out once in a while to cause mayhem.
I'm a brilliant artificer and a genius when it comes to Dwemer constructs. But I have to tell you, being surrounded by all these remarkable men and women, it's kind of humbling. I hope I live long enough to record this in my posterity journal.
Why is there an artificer and a constructor with us? Weird.
My brother and I might be a bit out of our league, but we'll find a way to help. We've explored enough dwarven ruins and dungeons to fill 100 lore books. How much different could Molag Bal's labyrinth be?
Other than the demons, which sometimes sound like they may be a little easier than actual
This is so exciting!
Dwemer stuff.
I sat around in a drunken stupor for so long, it feels so good to be finally doing something! Of course, we are going up against Molag Bal. Maybe I picked the wrong day to stop drinking.
Probably.
You've a worthy opponent in the Orchard. I'm almost disappointed that we must now fight alongside instead of against each other. Still, the Crimson Matron has sent me to honor your agreement, and I shall not fail you.
I never expected to be standing in Cold Harbor, helping command a force of elite mages. It's every little girl's dream come true. I'm just glad you're here. We never would have gotten this far without you.
I talked to Vanis last, because I want to talk to everybody else first.
I've seen more than my fair share of years. Many more. But in all that time, I've never contemplated something as foolhardy as this. We're about to face a Daedric prince for the fate of our world, and I couldn't be more proud of all of you.
How's this alien so cool? Why is he so cool? I've always heard how racist and dickheadish they were.
This one cannot wait to see what's inside the stronghold of the Daedric prince. But the wishes that Godrus was here to share this auspicious occasion.
He was the mage of two people who were trapped in the same body. We had to choose one to live and one to perish. What are you doing, Caldwell?
It's been an honor to fight alongside you. That said, let's do our best to win this thing, all right? I'm not sincere very often, and I'd hate to have wasted it just before I die in battle.
I promised to help you if you help me, and here I am. I do not regret what we did to liberate my clan, and I never will. Do you smell that? That's the smell of freedom, and it smells wonderful.
We're in Cold Harbor. I doubt it smells that good.
Oh, every muscle must be properly stretched before we rush into battle. Wouldn't want to get a cramp when we make our heroic charge into death's
Pretty sure you're a corpse and don't have muscles, but okay.
The Fighters Guild came to Cold Harbor for this express purpose. To stop the plane meld and save our world. No matter how many of us fall this day, we shall not fail.
Wherever any of these people will die in this battle.
It all comes down to this, my friend. The final fanfare. The last hurrah. I don't know the meaning of the word fear, literally. I don't. But damn if the prospect of entering that gate doesn't twist my guts into knots.
Everybody? Yes, spoke to everybody. I didn't speak to you, did I?
You've a worthy opponent in the Orchard. I'm almost disappointed that we must now fight alongside instead of against each other. Still, the Crimson Matron has sent me to honor your agreement, and I shall not fail you.
I think we just speak to her. Do we speak to you?
I never expected to be standing in Cold Harbor, helping command a force of elite mages. It's every little girl's dream come.
I think we talked to her too. I think the last one we haven't talked to is probably... Oh, this is a person. Venice.
I hope you brought the key. We're ready to make the final push, but we're finished if we can't get inside. This is our last chance to save our world.
I have
It's
the key
all
that...
or nothing now.
I have the key that opens the way to the labyrinth.
How odd that the Dremora aided us against her kin in Molag Bal. She must have had a powerful thirst for vengeance. Anyway, it appears as if we are once again in your debt. Thank you, my brave friend. Our forces have gathered and are ready to move. We need to find the planar vortex and end the plane meld once and for all.
Once again, I have the key.
Well done! Then we
Thank you
still
again.
have a chance.
You praised me
We
twice.
sent in a small force to cause a distraction. They probably won't survive, but they should keep the enemy busy while we get the rest of our troops inside. We need to make sure their sacrifice isn't in vain.
What do you want me to do?
We want you to get in there and open the labyrinth before we send in the entire force and reveal our numbers. Hanan and Gabrielle can brief you on the battle plans for the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild strike teams that will follow after you.
I'll speak with Hanan and Gabrielle.
I hope our friend was able to recover the key to the labyrinth, or all our efforts will have been for naught.
What did we just freaking talk about?
The Mages Guild stands ready to do our part for this effort. I just wish I had as much confidence as Vanus Galerion. We're facing some overwhelming odds here, you know.
Venus the Anus is always competent.
Molag Bal is using tactics similar to what we faced in the chasm. He set up a portal to move his troops around quickly. As you head in to open the labyrinth, we need you to close that portal.
Okay, why not send a full force?
King Dinar insists that the initial strike be fast and precise. He doesn't want the entire army getting in your way or causing Molag Bal to respond in kind. You've proven yourself time and time again. We have faith that you can do this.
I like how this is just a Skyrim you do everything mission, but... Or Elder Scrolls you do everything mission, but they're actually mentioning you're doing to do everything that happens. Okay, Hanan, what do you got for me over here?
The Fighters Guild
I need
is
to change
ready.
out my controller.
We're prepared to follow you into the very heart of Molag Bal's lair. We shall not fail you.
Venice said you'd brief me on the plan.
Of course. We've already sent in a small force, a distraction as it were. While they keep the enemy occupied, you slip in and open the labyrinth. As you clear a path, Fighters Guild soldiers will fall in behind you to hold the line.
So I can expect some help while I'm in there?
You need to be able to move fast. A large force would only draw attention to you and slow you down. Select one of our soldiers to take along if you like, but more than that would be more of a hindrance than a help.
So you're willing to accompany me.
Fight alongside you. That would be a true honor. But the Fighters Guild
I'll
needs
take
me right
Hobbill.
now. Someone has to command our forces. After you clear a path to the labyrinth, I shall lead the charge inside.
I wish you luck.
And luck to you as well. Make them pay for all the pain and suffering they've caused. And for our friends and allies that have fallen along the way.
Kidding. I am going to take Codwell.
About time you got over here, old chum. Exercise is all well and good, but if I keep this up much longer, I'll be useless in the actual battle.
I may need your assistance once the assault begins.
Quest, how marvellous! I shall march by your side into the darkest depths of foul iniquity, our weapons aloft and aglow with the fires of eternal righteousness. You honor me this day, my friend. I gladly accept this mission. My sword is yours, my boon companion. Together, we will protect the beautiful realm of Cold Harbor, and perhaps even save that ugly rat hole you call home. Victory! Thy name is Cadwell.
Thank you, Cadwell. Okay, before we head in, I do need to do one thing. Hopefully this doesn't cause anything to turn off. Or exit, or anything weird. Controller. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Okay, that seems to be working. Set this down for that. Our time is currently at 11 o'clock, which is good. Okay, let's get top. Ooh, this controller's cold. The king.
Have you selected a companion to accompany you? If you need more time to speak with your friends, please take it.
I'm ready.
Very well. Come with me and I'll explain the exact details of your mission.
Come with me.
Our forces are gathered, and the time has come to strike fast and strike hard. Time is not on our side, so we must make every moment count. Troops are already inside, fighting and holding ground, causing a distraction so that you can deal with Molag Bal's ability to call
My lizard seems to like you.
For the initial assault, Cadwell will assist you. Don't be fooled by his bizarre antics, for his heart is full of courage.
Believe me, I know.
Honor.
We met him
Close
first.
the reinforcement portal. That is your first priority. Gabrielle and her forces will join you then for the push to the labyrinth. Once the labyrinth is opened, you must make your way through Molag Bal's personal sanctum and find the portal to the planar vortex. That is your ultimate objective. If we are to end the plane meld, we must disrupt the planar vortex and cease its destructive storm. Take your brave companion and venture forth. Close the reinforcement portal so that our forces can wage war on the Daedric Prince. Then open the labyrinth and lead us to the planar vortex. Our destiny is in your hands.
Okay, to the reinforcement portal. Use the what?
One last quest, old chap. One last leap into the fire. Unless we survive, of course. But how likely is that?
Very true. A fire-sealed soldier.
Well?
Well? Okay, to get to where we need to go, we'll follow this road. I totally thought the Nord was the Tremora there. Cold. Your need for Tremora hearts. I know where you can find them. Holy cow. Guys, if my assassin was here, he'd be stabbing all of you in the back. Get up. I am not going the right way. This way. Got myself surrounded there. Don't think this is the right way either. I think I'm going the right way actually. We'll see about that in a minute. Guess I need to take you guys on. Oh, hello. Where the frick did you come from?
We're approaching that vile portal of wrongdoing. I can feel it in my bones. It feels like evil.
Okay, hold on, guys. Ooh, that one does good as light. Okay, I'll need to recolor them, but they're good. Weapons gel damage down in stamina. Down in critical by how much? By 5? Weapons down damage by 13. Weapon damage by 3. 2059 magic damage. Restores magic. And I'll stick with it for now. Okay, guys. Get the frick out of my way. Hey, hold on. Does this train me? No, it does not. Burning down Cold Harbor. Don't want any of your gold, lady. You sliding the right way? Yeah. take your money, though. I wonder what demons use for gold. Use gold for, I should say. Did or whatever you want to call them. Was it just only you? I feel like it's not just only
another
you.
beautiful creature has fallen under Molog Paul's spell of evil. We must set her free.
No longer.
Oh, she big.
Darkness the only means for evil. We stand by you, champion.
Ooh, thank goodness I had some help. Ooh, 50. Meh. Not rich enough. Hello, portal.
Another victory! I'm gonna run out of room on my scabbard. Where will I mark my kills?
On your helmet. Ooh, look at that bridge up there. That bridge looks ominous. Why is it an ominous bridge? I'll leave it up there. Yeah, you can go up on that bridge probably, unless it's just decoration. Where am I going?
As soon as I sensed that you sealed Molog Baal's portal, I figured it was safe enough to follow you. Gabrielle has assembled a team of mages and scholars to aid you inside the labyrinth, as we need all of the fighters for the main assault.
Okay.
Now that we don't have to worry about overwhelming hordes of reinforcements, we're sending in the main assault force. While they keep Molog Baal's minions busy, you need to navigate the labyrinth and find the portal to the plein air vortex.
So you want me to enter the labyrinth on my own?
Of course not. Even I am not so foolish as to enter Molog Baal's inner sanctum myself. Gabrielle and her mages will accompany you inside.
How will I know the planar vortex when I find it?
Oh, you'll know the source of our world's destruction when you see it. Just find a way through the labyrinth, and try not to let the deadly traps and horrible monsters kill you. Now go.
Where exactly?
Don't lose hope, my friend.
Where'd my Codwell go? Do I not get Codwell anymore? Boo. Codwell gone. Codwell, I did not dismiss you. Come get your ass back here. Gabrielle.
This room is so big. I never expected the prince to be much of a reader. But all these books, imagine the wealth of knowledge they contain. I could spend years in here. If we didn't have more important matters to deal with, I mean.
There is that one danger that looks like tentacles that likes to read and has a wealth of knowledge. It may be some of his shit. I know he doesn't belong in this realm, but he may still share. What's going on in here?
We can't get out of this room. The door on the other side won't budge, and we haven't been able to figure out the mechanism yet.
And how can I help?
Search around the room, I guess. Who knows? You might find something useful among the dark tomes and old fables about lusty Argonians. But I've never seen a mechanism like this before. It's rather fascinating.
Gotta love those lusty Argonians. Where's my lusty Argonians? Oh my. Feeling only giants can read books from those sections. Oh wait, there's something over here. Knights of the Gleaming Blade. Okay. Chrono, Exarch, and Brightblade, first of the name of the High King and beloved lady herself. In her name you are hereby ordered to make haste to the city of Abgalus. The king has authorized your request solitary, and you are permitted to leave deal with the following people of faith. Laneth, the former Exarch of Dark of Abgalus, and newborn in her service. Engendry, Primarch of Brightblade in her lady's service. Phalasha, High Priestess of Sunwalker in her lady's service. And Ostron, Pelagic Blade, and Beholden in her lady's service. You are to escort the Blade Ostron and safeguard the relic he carries. Every effort has been made to ensure your success in this quest. All weapon armors in the city stores are at your disposal. The Vivictus must be destroyed at all costs. In faith, eyes turn towards the Sunbirth. Latish. I have no idea what that was. So you're gonna just sit here and read books while I do all the work? Of course you are. Malkor.
I recognize these devices. I've researched them, even written reports about them. Never saw one in person, though. They are marvelous to behold. Only a god could craft an artifact of such brilliance.
Does that mean you know how to open the gate?
I have a notion. It involves the large metal tubes on the walls. According to my research, they resemble a Daedric device that requires a source of power to operate. But as you can plainly see, no power flows through them at the moment.
So we need to find a source of power.
A fair assumption.
Is this electricity?
Do you see the small openings near each of the tubes? If we can figure out how to move these icy flames over to them, that should provide the power to open the door.
Thermal. You see thermal? I'm on fire. Oh shit. Whew. No one told me platforming was in this level. This game is not known for platforming very well. Where am I supposed to be going? There's something right there, and I need it. Okay, well, I wanted to get this anyway, so we might as well do this. Woo! Just shove down before they wipe my memory again. I figured out how some of the locks in this room work. At the least, I think I have basic worked out. The door is locked by some kind of mechanism that must receive the charge from the various tubes and pipes that run along the wall. But the tubes and pipes are cold now. If I could find some sort of power source to provide them with energy, I might be able to activate them long enough to open the gate and get out of this nightmare. I hear them returning. I'm hiding this up here. Maybe if I'm stuck in this room, I'll stumble upon it again and unlock. Where's the damn puzzle? At least I can hope, right? Ow. A Guide to the Power of Daedric Flames, Volume 3, by Calcius Malik. The strange blue flames in Cold Harbor not only act as a light source, but the Daedra of this realm have also found their way to charge rune and run their bizarre Daedric machines with the stuff. Similar to how we use normal fire to keep warm and cook food back in urn, the strange blue flame, which is icy to the touch, will charge various Daedric devices and incantations with this power. I really use it as fuel to bring their magical creations to life. The secret is the blue braziers. With just a touch, the power flows in the brazier. Any individual, like here, Swiss, following an interesting target. Utilize the power quickly, for the flame loses potency almost immediately upon being removed from the source. For users to harness this power in any way, they may need to be quick before the flame simply flickers and fades away. Where am I supposed to be taking it to? They're all up top? Yeah. What did I come down here for? Hello, Zer.
Why do Daedra never install god rings? It's like they want Zer to step into the bottomless chasm and fall to his death. Zer has mentioned how much he hates heights, yes?
Yes, I think so. How the hell? That's not even possible.
Listen to this, Kirith. Reach out and touch a brazier to draw forth the fire and launch it in the direction of your choosing.
Launch it how?
Alphas, this book. I think it references this device. If I'm reading this correctly, and of course I'm reading this correctly, then these flames can be used to power the mechanism that opens the gate.
He becomes useful.
Frankly, the workmanship is stunning.
I just asked how he was here. How's it work?
Simply touch the Daedric fire. For a short time, the power of the flame will transfer to you, much like any conjuration spell. It can then be launched in any direction. Get as close as you can and throw the fire into the 4 open tubes.
That seems actually quite simple. Okay, that one turned off. Whoop, whoop. I almost died. Oh, they're all the way over there. I figured it out. Ow. Did you hear the crunch when I landed? Jesus. I'm not gonna read all that. You can pause and read that if you want. What's that? It is electricity. Look at it crackle. Electricity isn't cold though, so it's kind of weird magic electricity. Yeah, look, there's an ominous bridge. I don't think it's the ominous bridge I saw earlier, but it is an ominous bridge. Actually, it's fairly close to the other ominous bridge. I may have to get past through it.
You would think Xur would be fearless in the face of darkness. You would be wrong. The darkness is obviously designed to hinder our progress. An interesting conundrum, yes?
Can you help me cross this chamber?
Of course! Xur would not be here if he could not help. This one gives you the light to guide your way. Be wary where you step, for darkness will most likely be the least of your worries.
More traps. Obviously I want to avoid the portals. Avoid? Oh. I see you guys. Okay. Good night, Moodness. A Tamarind lullaby. Good night, Moodness up in the sky. That's something. Jesus, I'm not sure this is helping too much. I think I'm more hindered by his light than I am helped. I can't see shit with it in my eyes. Who's you? Who dismissed you? were you when the dragon broke? Huh. Thank goodness for the lighting on my, ooh, hello. Okay, get rid of this light. Holy cow.
Come on, we're almost there.
Oh, are we on top of it? Yay, we're on the... Oh my goodness. We're on the Daunting Bridge. I think... Yeah, there's no bridge above us. This is the bridge.
I hate to say it, but this place is starting to get a bit overwhelming. No, I'm just kidding. This has been exciting so far. I'm having a great time.
Look at this. I'm actually sweating. I can't remember the last time I performed this much physical exertion. This better be worth it. Usually Kirith deals with these things while I deal with the research and the planning.
There's no time to rest. We have to keep moving. I'll make sure our flank is protected while you clear the way ahead.
Even for a well-traveled denizen of the plains such as myself, this place is way beyond my comfort level. I fear it won't get any easier from here on in.
Can I have some fire? No? Okay. Some comforting cold fire. You know, while we're here...
A one-way door. Looks like we can only go forward from here. I hope the others are all right.
46, 48... Just get rid of things I don't need. 34, 34... 28. I like to sell what I can to keep up my money. If I don't need them, I don't need them. Oh, that reminds me, character. Okay, I no longer am that, so inventory, slottable items.
I can't imagine we have too much farther to go. We just need to cross this region, and we'll find the planar vortex in no time.
I'm ready when you are. Let me check the time, guys. Yeah, I can keep going.
Stick close to me.
We are so far into this that if this shuts off by itself, well, I won't come back. We'll just wait till next time I play. Don't worry, I'll play again. I do love Elder Scrolls a whole bunch.
There has to be a way to get out of here. Wait a moment. Something bad is about to happen. Sometimes I hate it when I'm right. Here they come.
Wait, is that it? Just the statues?
need to find a way out of here.
Okay.
I need to get this door open. Hold them off while I work on this. Let's go!
To the endless there. I thought we already had the endless there.
I knew I'd find them here. Interesting. I've never been to this area before, but it's breathtaking.
Cadwell, your mastery of portals does you proud.
That was a close call. Thanks for helping me in there. I don't know about you, but I'm really starting to dislike Daedric death traps.
Those were just creatures.
It took a bit of work, but I was able to track you down. Just one of my many gifts, if you must know.
Okay.
Cadwell takes some getting used to, I must admit. But he really is an amazing fellow. Wait a moment. What happened? Where's the rest of your team?
Door's still behind us. Only Gabriel and I made it this far.
Well, the others will have to fend for themselves for the time being. I'll send Cadwell to find them shortly. Things are looking grim outside, by the way. We've lost many fine men and women already, and the battle is far from over.
What happened?
Even without his portal, Molag Bal has the ability to throw an unlimited number of forces at us. We're holding our own, but just barely. Winning isn't our goal, though. We just need to survive long enough for someone to reach the plain air vortex.
If you lost anybody important.
Far too many. Hanan was caught by surprise and wiped out, along with a large number of Fighters Guild soldiers. King Dinar's group was also ambushed, but he managed to fight his way out of it. Many were wounded, though. Time is running out.
How did you just teleport around like this?
Thank Cadwell for that small favor. I'm not sure how he does it, but I think he's grown so attached to Cold Harbor that he's actually become part of it. Unfortunately, he can only teleport one other person at a time, and it is a lengthy process.
Let's finish this.
The portal that leads to the plain air vortex is just around the bend. Molag Bal won't simply let you walk up to it, though. He's going to do everything he can to stop you. I'll provide what help I can, and as usual, it will be considerable. Now go!
Okay. Just you or the other two coming? We could use Cadwell. You're not even coming. Okay. I'm on another bridge that isn't even on the map. Above the path. It's a long way down. Yeah, look, there's chains.
You didn't think we forgot our promise, did you? Shadow Walkers, attack!
Ooh, did not see you. Pretty good. Thank you, elves. Wait, I'm an elf. So we're just saying thank you, elf, if you're an elf. Defeat the guardian of the portal. Is that a crystal? It is a crystal. Unless he goes powering the portal itself. Holy shit. He a big boy. Aw. Said I could pick up something from him, but he just says, huh?
You have performed better than I expected.
Is this
Even in the
Lawrence?
face of
Whatever her name
unrelenting
is.
danger and the worst horrors Oblivion has to offer.
She talks like a Daedra.
I am impressed.
Sounds like the Daedra we know. What are you doing here?
Like you, I have come to finish this. Thanks to the efforts of your army, you have gotten this far without drawing the gaze of Molag Bal. I use a similar distraction to travel through this disagreeable realm unmolested.
She said molest. You're more than a simple groundskeeper, aren't you?
Keep working on it. You will solve the riddle.
I think I can figure it out.
There is more to do if you wish to save your world. To halt the plane meld, you must enter the eye of the storm. The planar vortex can only be disrupted from the inside.
And what do I need to do?
You must enter the planar vortex. The interstices of space and time, where Nirn and Cold Harbor churn and meld. Destroy the dark anchors within. Unleash the power of a light of Meridia at the focal point of the plane meld, and disrupt the vortex.
That sounds like a one-way trip.
The life of one insignificant mortal to save an entire world? It is a small sacrifice. If you succeed, the brilliance of the unleashed light will consume the vortex and sever the plane meld. Nirn will be saved.
Why haven't you helped us before this?
I have been with you every step of the way. I provided a safe haven in Cold Harbor. I gave you knowledge of the lights of Meridia. I needed a surrogate to act in my
This is
stead.
that same Dremora,
I
right?
dared
The one
not
starts with an
risk
L.
exposing my true nature to the Dark Prince.
You use me.
Used you? Of course I used you. But you knew what was at stake from the beginning, and did what was necessary to save your world. Every choice you made was your own. As it happens, your choices suited my own ends.
Look, she even talks about the same thing. It's her. Okay. Whoop. That is loud. The Endless Stair. There are whispers among soul children that the planar vortex and the Endless Stair were built for Molag Bal by the Mad Architect himself.
Greater in this between place.
Oh, that was quick.
The Dark Prince will need stronger chains than that to stop me. Come, we have things to discuss. You seem surprised, mortal. Did you not suspect my true identity?
Meridia? No, I didn't actually. I thought you were someone completely different. But you pretended to be the groundskeeper.
I did not pretend, mortal. I am the groundskeeper. I merely hid the fact that I am also a Daedric prince. My plans have been long in the making. Had I revealed myself too soon, I could have jeopardized everything.
Meridia's the one with the lights in Skyrim. You have to do an effort to help right one of her temples and get her lights back. Why does the great Meridia need my help?
Do not presume to question my motives. Suffice it to say, I required mortal assistance to destroy the vortex and halt the plane meld.
I'll do whatever's necessary to save my world.
You mortals only see life as precious because it ends. Take it from a god. You'll never know how fortunate you are. Your allies have arrived. Speak to them before we continue.
Sure. Allies? They're probably like, who's the glowing goddess? Okay, when are y'all gonna stop? Stop walking.
Meridia and Molag Bal have always hated each other with a fiery passion, but that hatred has cost so many of our lives. I have a notion to show them both why Vanis Galarian's power should be feared.
How do you like your chances?
Chances? I don't believe in luck or fortune. We'll win this day with blood and magic, or we'll die trying. I won't lie to you, I doubt we can win this fight, but that doesn't mean we won't try.
What happens to the Mage's Yield if we fail?
The same thing that happens to everybody. The world ends and everyone dies, and that's the best scenario. More likely, they'll all become soul-shriven slaves in Cold Harbor.
You can't fail.
We can't. But we're not the chosen ones. We're not heroes of destiny fated to succeed. We're simply soldiers, brothers and sisters fighting for what they care about. We're united and that makes us strong. That's what's important here.
Actually, I believe the Elder Scrolls talk about me specifically, so I might be the chosen one. I will win this fight.
It's good to know your faith hasn't wavered. These men and women follow you. They face death itself to fight at your side. They will stand with you until the end. Don't disappoint them.
Never ever.
Most people dream of lusty Argonians or delectable dishes, but not old Darien. Oh no, I dream about planar vortexes and blinding lights of Meridia. How is that possible? And why do I keep asking questions that no one can answer?
Tell me about your dreams.
Why waste words when I can simply show you? Look around. I've been dreaming about this place since I was a young boy. Seeing it live and in person, that's a bit unnerving. Why couldn't this be that other dream I regularly have?
How does the dream end?
With a blinding light. Brighter than any I've ever seen. Then I'm in a room where everything's illuminated. As if the world itself is made of light. I'm alone. And then I wake up. It's always the same.
Any idea what it means?
I'll soon wake up in a really bright room, too hungover to remember what I did, I hope. But that's not likely, is it?
How are you holding up?
I'm alive, which is more than I can say for a lot of the soldiers out there. I keep thinking that if I would have stayed back, I could have changed things. I know how war works, though. Someone, somewhere is always going to die.
Don't lose your focus now.
I've made it this far. I don't have any intention of giving up just yet. I need to see how this dream really ends.
By the way, he just said, I do believe the goddess said that anybody who's going to enter here is going to die at the end. And it appears we've all entered here, so I think we're all going to die.
I imagined that this was going to be a grand adventure, but I never pictured the horror of all this. So many of our friends and companions have died, and this damn vortex still threatens our world. I think it's time we shut it down.
You sound determined.
Damn right I'm determined. And more than a little irritated at all this. Come on, hero. Let's show Molag Bal how it's done. Then I can get back to the ordinary craziness I usually get to deal with.
Do you really think we can win?
I think we can. I hope we can. All I know is we've come too far to give up now. I just worry that we still have a lot of fight left to go. I think more of us are going to die before this is all over.
Probably.
Did I hear that right? We're going to blow the vortex apart. Great. But how do we get out of here once the light explodes? Please tell me you have an idea.
I do not.
That's not an idea. We're just going to plant a magical explosive and hope for the best. I thought my brother Raynor's ideas were bad.
It's the only way.
I'm not sure I can take much more of this. People are dying. I've lost friends, people I looked up to. I can't lose Raynor too.
You've overcome hardships before, Kirith. You can do this.
That was different. Deshaan, Eastmarch, those places were ordinary compared to this place. People died. Not like this, though. It's by the three. It's a massacre out there. For all we know, we're the last ones alive.
That's why we had to win here.
I know. And that's why I'll stand with my brother and with you. With all these brave people. Until the end. Raynor and I will make sure nothing gets through that gate. We have enough gadgets to slow them down. Just make sure you win.
Thank you.
You better not let us down, you hear me? Do what you need to do, and we'll do the same. Just like running through a dungeon back home in Deshaan. But with more Daedra.
I thought for sure we were done with all this. I followed the others through the portal, and now look what I've gotten involved with. This looks like the end of the world.
You didn't know what you were walking into.
As I said, I thought we were finished. I figured that Varnis opened a portal to send us back home. Imagine my consternation and surprise when I realized where we actually were.
I don't want to just harden him like that. Do you happen to have any gadgets we can use against the enemy?
Sadly, my supply of gadgets, as you call them, is running dangerously low. The few items I have remaining will have to see my sister and me through this. But if I come up with any brilliant ideas, I'll be sure to send word to you.
Stay safe, Raider.
You make it sound like we'll never see each other again. After everything you've already overcome, what's one more minor obstacle? You can do this. We believe in you.
If we had known all this was happening, maybe my people could have stopped it. Valenwood is part of Nirn after all. That's probably just wishful thinking.
You ready for this?
I've spent my life hiding in a dark forest. I've never seen the sky over Valenwood, or felt real rainwater on my skin. Molag Bal lied to us, and I'll never forgive him for that. I'm proud to be a part of all this.
Will your people be alright in Valenwood?
We'll adjust to our true home again in time. For many of us, it will be the first time we get to see our homeland. That will be an exciting day.
We may not survive this battle.
It's better to die fighting for what you believe in, than to die fat and content. I read that in a book. It wasn't a good book, but the phrase stuck with me.
It's a good sentiment.
And I believe it too. You showed me that there was more to life than that dark forest. You gave me hope. For that, I'll fight at your side till this ends, one way or another.
Who else is there to talk to? Talk to all of y'all. Hilarious.
Meridia and Molag Bal have always hated each other with a fiery passion.
We already done that.
I thought the battle behind us was dreadful, but this place, it boggles the mind. Still, we've made it this far. Victory is within our grasp, especially now that the Radiant Lady stands with us.
I appreciate the help and advice you've provided so far.
I've seen the rise and fall of my people. Yet I stand before you, the last of my kind. I am the last Ayleid. But I am proud to call you my friend.
What were your people like?
Cruel tyrants and conquerors, who believed ourselves better than the other races of Nirn. When the lesser races decided we were the enemy and united against us, our downfall was all but guaranteed. We were too stubborn to see where we were wrong.
You disagreed with your people.
That is a reason I am the last king of the Ayleids. I stood alongside the younger races, aided them. I believed in what they fought for. I was there when the power of High Rock switched from the Alessians to the Dareni.
So he was the anti-racist
I always wanted to see a
Ayleid.
planar vortex up close and personal. Isn't that sky spectacular? Wait, what are we doing here again?
We're here to stop the fight, mail.
Of course! our epic quest. It must have slipped my mind. I've been on so many of these adventures, you know. After a while, they tend to blend together, kind of like these two realms are doing. Oh, sorry, old chap. That's a bad thing, right?
Yes, it is a bad thing.
Yes, I knew that. Terrible getting your dismal world into the wondrous vistas of Cold Harbor, like dipping bread in honey. Frightfully repulsive.
When this is over, I'm going to make you try bread and honey.
My best quest yet.
Aren't you concerned at all?
Concerned? About what? We're heroes, my boon companion, and heroes always win. Let that be a lesson to you. Now, let's go and stop the plane meld.
Sounds good. I believe this, everybody. We're ready.
Speak to your friends. For these moments may be there.
We already did.
The Lord of Brutality uses dark anchors to bind this vortex. We must destroy all three before the power of Meridia's light is unleashed. Otherwise, the resulting backlash could destroy Nirn as surely as the plane meld would.
What happens once we destroy the last anchor?
Meridia's light must be unleashed at the focal point of the vortex. We will need to locate that focal point.
Let's go.
Again, I remind you that this will be your last opportunity to speak to your allies before the final battle begins.
We're ready.
So it begins. Destroy the remaining anchors. I shall begin searching for the focal point of the vortex.
This may be the first time we've seen Meridia in person, honestly.
The chains bind both planes. We cannot use the light until those chains are destroyed. Go quickly.
Pretty okay. Ooh, I'll take that. And see if that gives me any kind of upgrade in power. Upgrade in spell damage, maximum down, stamina down, critical down. Yep, we'll play with that. For the hell of it. Oh wait, what was his actual damage though? $114, which is about 100 over everything else. Dark Anger in a house.
That hurts. Oh, no worries, I'll be. I'll be all right. I should have done more stretches. Try not to do anything heroic without me. I'll only be a moment.
We have to hurry. Molag Bal knows we're here.
I grow weary of your games, Meridia.
Go, warriors of light. These dark chains must be broken.
You cannot stop me, Meridia. This realm will be mine.
And exactly how do we get to this one? There's a bridge over here. Okay. What did he just do? Oh, shit. Don't know why I did that.
These anchors are destroyed. You have to keep moving. Place the light and disrupt this vortex.
I'm sticking with her, my friend. Gabrielle and me, we've been through a lot. I'm not going to leave her alone.
Darian.
No one else dies today. That's an order. Come on, let's go set the light in place.
Oh wait, what's the defensive spells on that? It sounds like magic back. With that, it will take down my spell damage a little, but it does either that and it does increase my defense, so we'll go ahead and do that. Not enough to hurt me or anything, while little it does fall down. So who's still with us? The mages? That's all I have left.
The light approaches. It brightens the shadows. It attempts to break the darkness.
But the darkness is strong. Our Father, our God, He is the darkness. He shall repel the flying scourges. He will consume the light. He will tear it apart. He will destroy it. He will
Our
destroy
Father
it.
has spoken. He wishes us to challenge you, and you alone.
You believe that light can destroy my flame node? The prince thinks I would allow this. She is more foolish than I thought.
I live to serve.
Well, anybody else coming at?
How sad. You were drafted into a war you could never win. My counsel shall destroy. I shall enjoy watching a hero die. Most curious. This light powers you somehow. Meridia, where are you hiding?
Merely fetching those who would stand against you.
I tire of this game. Now you shall die.
Get behind my shield.
Did you think it would be that easy? My minions will tear you apart.
Minions?
Gabrielle! Focus all your energy into this! We can't let up!
I'm doing my best!
You deal with my power. We'll take care of our guests.
Yeah.
These are some ugly bastards! That Moloch ball can throw at us? I'm hardly working up a sweat!
You must hurry! My shield can't withstand much more of this.
Almost! There!
I can feel it, Thomas. We can beat this. We can. Darian, behind you!
Have no fear, beautiful Gabrielle! I have this under control!
Fighting as best I can.
The light is ready. Quickly, release it.
No! You cannot do this! I cannot fail!
Darian! Get back here! Darian!
And we all died. Huh. Less sad than I thought it'd be.
The planar vortex is destroyed. Molag Bal's plane meld is at an end.
Am I dead?
You are mortal. You began to die the moment you were born. You are not fully dead. Not yet. Your song has only just begun, and many verses still lay before you.
Where am I?
The vortex has been destroyed. I designed this place to be familiar and calming to you. It is a small pocket of oblivion, under my protection. No harm will come to you here.
I only see my Daedric companion. Where's everybody else?
Those present when you shattered the light were under my protection. They gather in the room beneath us, saying their farewells. Those who were not a part of the final battle? I cannot say.
Saying their farewells.
The Ayleid king suffered grievous wounds. He is near death, but he has not passed yet.
What do you mean only just begun?
Do you not see how singular you are? How remarkable? You entered the realm of a Daedric prince, gathered an army strong enough to fight his legions, and saved your mortal world. You are a valuable asset, mortal. You will be of great use to us.
What do you want from me?
For the nonce, we require nothing. But the Dark Princes have taken notice of you, and they have plans, and plans within plans. Prepare yourself, and be ready when Oblivion calls.
I fear the king's wounds are too extensive for us to heal. He doesn't have much time left.
Well, he was nice, but he was out of his time anyway.
Please, you have to hold on. We can't lose any more of our companions. There's been too many deaths already.
You right, Gabrielle?
How can you ask me that after what we've been through? Darian, the king, so many injuries.
Wait, what happened to Darian?
I don't know. He wasn't here when we arrived. I didn't see him. When the light erupted, Vanis, Dinar, and I appeared here. No one else. Just us. I think Darian's gone.
That sucks.
My time has finally come, it seems. I have lived far longer than any of my people. Finally, I will be able to join them once more.
What happened? How did you receive such a grievous injury?
Meridia's shield protected the others. Darian and I were outside the shield, dealing with Molag Bal's damn portals. I watched as light
There's some
filled
footstepping around me.
You were a beacon. And the last thing I will ever see.
You can't see me?
Darkness fills my eyes. As the light erupted around me, someone pushed me closer to Meridia's shield. It was too late to save me, but it did bring me here. My fate doesn't matter. I'm gladdened by the thought that Nern is safe.
We did stop the flame meld.
Then I shall rest well, knowing my final day, the final day of the Ayleid people, was spent saving Nern from the clutches of Molag Bal. And I...
Save your strength, King Dinar.
I want you to have this. A gift from my people to the hero of Nern. To honor you and those who fell beside me in this great battle.
I will be sure to sell it for a lot of money.
Thank you. May the spirits guide me on my way.
Hello, fellow elf.
We will honor the Ayleid king for his sacrifice this day. We will honor everyone's sacrifice this day.
What happened out there?
I'm still trying to work that out myself. When you touched the light, you erupted in holy flame. We thought we had lost you, truth be told. I've never seen destruction like that before. Even Molag Bal reeled in pain from its touch.
Are we the only ones left?
I don't know. Anyone not in the vortex should have been protected from the blast. But I have no way to know if they survived the actual assault. Anyone inside besides us? I can only imagine the light took them quickly.
I'm ready to go home.
As am I, my friend. As am I. Let's leave this place once and for all. May the companions we lost along the way find their own way home.
How many did we lose today? How can you ask me that after what we... I don't know. How many did we lose today? I can't even count. I fear going back home, seeing who survived and who didn't. It's all just so overwhelming.
Okay, so how do we get out of here? Oh, we're gonna head to Hollow City?
The hour has arrived, Visage. The final confrontation with the god of schemes is at hand. The 5 companions gather at the Harpage. Meet us there.
Oh, we're not even done. That just stops this flame meld. Holy moly. Okay, well, we are probably going to call it a day because I think we've been 3 hours, 4 hours maybe? 3.5 hours. Which is our usual time frame for these games, so we'll call it a day for today. There is an ogre importer that is part of this city. Fighter, Cold Harbor survivor. Okay. I do need to find a freaking store behind me. Do we have a Thieves Guild in here? We do not. Well, that means that when I start up again, we can also start up on the other guys. Since we're going back to the real world once I get them out. I want to go this way. I'm in the wrong area. Kind of weird having the ogre just hang out.
Don't have many ingredients to work with here in Cold.
Okay, first thing, sell that, all of it, that, all of it. This. Whatever, I'll figure that out in a minute. Anything that does like freaking stamina I don't need. Magicka, health, Magicka, health, Magicka, okay. I can't do much enchanting, do I? But whatever. I don't really care too much about this stuff. This stuff I need to figure out if I can even use. That's not important. Right, I need to go through and make sure nothing is something I want to keep. If I add this to this, it will take down my magic, so whatever. I swear I did get a... There it is. That's what I got. Okay. I can bring up my stamina. It takes out my cell damage a bit, but... Sorry, lady.
I was beginning to think this fight was hopeless. With the Great Shackle destroyed, we might just have a chance here.
Spare staff was good. 2199, 221. What else brings up stamina? And weapon critical, which would be good. Okay. I think we can sell what we don't have.
Don't have many.
Oh no, not my shell gems, thank you. Oh, my lockpicks. What you can take. Wrap on my enemy's skin? Ew. Yeah, here's a fancy sword. Yeah. There we go. Now, the important thing is there somewhere I can mess with outfit station over here. To my left and around, or to my right and around on the other side? We'll go right. Now we'll go left. pretty sure all this is already have some stuff on it, but okay. You can do the staff now? Very cool. That's new too. You weren't able to do the weapons before. Oh, it costs money to apply changes now? Good news is I have enough money. Interesting. But I do like the fact that you can change the weapon style now. I wonder when I get new weapons, I'll have to change those eventually. Hopefully changing one thing once in a while won't cost too much money. Okay, guys. Thank y'all for showing up for Elder Scrolls. I did have quite a few online viewers. Not very chatty, but that's cool too. Thank you all for showing up for that watch afterward. I do plan to continue the Elder Scrolls series again. I do love it. And we just finished, we're near the end of Cold Harbor. I don't know if I'll go straight to the final. We may with her, but also I would like to work tonight probably and get my Khajiit Empire and my Orc Werewolf out of Cold Harbor. Get past this point so I can use them again on the outside. So we continue to play with them. Because we have a lot of episodes to catch up for them. They're several episodes behind compared to this lady. They may be the next ones I play as, just to catch up on a few episodes out in the world before we finale it with this lady as far as the Bullock Bowl stuff goes. There is a ton of DLC after this, and after the main quest. Once the DLC and war quests are over, we will continue on. Not DLC. Once this quest and the main war quest over, we'll continue with the DLC with the characters that seem fit. Our Khajiit will go to elsewhere and contend with the dragon. Our Dunmer will deal with the DLC at her homeland, and our Nord will probably travel somewhere else. The vampire will likely travel to the vampiric issues to deal with vampires. And that's all I can really think of. I like that, Ben. So with that, thank you all for showing up. I hope to see y'all next time I play. I don't know when the next time I'll play will be. It's all fairly random. I mean, I may even play tonight. Who knows? Who knows what I'll be playing tonight? Maybe it'll be more Skyrim. The fuck? Oh, it's the Scargonian. I thought his face looked weird. Anyway, peacing out and see y'all later, guys. What they could do is they could add a climb to the game, honestly, just like a Fortnite climb. Be interesting. It allow us to explore. Anyway, peacing out and see y'all later, guys. Cat says bye too.